She over there flipping out. I was like, God, I don't think I can touch him. I can't go around the guy. She having hot and cold flashes, Lord. I don't know whether to put a blanket on top of us or to take it off. God, I don't know what to do. Also this. You gotta understand, if God told him he's gonna have kids, and he told him this at like the age of, I think like 75, you gotta understand, like, he's trying to practice every day. I'm so serious. Please, just follow me. You're trying to practice to have a child every day. And with menopause, you gotta understand this. With menopause, you have irregular periods. So if you miss a period, a lot of dudes from high school are like, oh, snap, missed a period. But if you miss a period, you get excited. You're like, yes, we have a child. Yes, he's on the way. Probably a month in. Let's go. But then 2 days later, the period comes on, and so you get frustrated. Like, this cat Abraham is mad. Not to mention this. I'm being so serious. I did the research. Please respect it. Not only mention this, but after menopause, there are some times when the two want to get intimate, you can't. Because there's no lubrication within inside of the valve of the woman. So, within inside of the vagina. So it's no way for there to be interest. There was no Vaseline back then. All these things are going on. God is telling Abraham, you're going to have a family that can't even be numbered, just like the stars. It's like, God, I can't even get started. But God did allow him to do this. He did allow him to have one child. And with that, he was pleased, and he was counted to have righteousness and faithfulness to God. Now, granted, it's like this. God has maybe made a lot of promises to us. You may not be able to see the fulfillment of all of it. But if God gives you a portion of it, be satisfied. Be satisfied, praise God, worship God, and get on with your life. Don't be stuck because you're looking for God to give you what you want to give. God is not a genie. But he does promise this. He does promise everlasting life. Now, dang, I'm in crushing time. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to hurry up. It's like this. So, go back to Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 and 9. Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 and 9. We got to talk about this. Yes, we got to talk about this. We look at verse 9. It says, in the early verses, it says, you are saved by grace through faith. And verse 9 says like this, not of works, lest anyone boast. Not of works, lest anyone boast. Now, I'm sorry, guys, that I may be taking up a lot of time, but you all really probably need to hear these things. And I'm going to speed right through them. Look, faith is not works. You can't save yourself. And I'm going to speed right through it. You can't save yourself, people. You can't look back over your life and say, okay, well, I've been baptized, and my mama saved, and my daddy saved, and I went to church. Man, I go to church all the time. Like, have you ever went to someone and asked them, are you saved? Man, yeah, I go to church. Oh, whoa. I asked you if you saved. Yeah, I'm part of Durag Ministries. No. I asked you, are you saved? I pray. No. Are you saved? See, when it comes to salvation, a lot of people give you a lot of answers of things that they've done to make them saved. But I'm going to say this right now, people. You cannot do anything to make yourself saved. So it don't matter if you went to Durag last year, last week, or today. That does not qualify you as saved. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of people in here. Some of you aren't saved. Off jump, okay? After we finish, ask Jesus if you're saved or not. If you're not, we'll pray for you. We'll get you saved tonight. We'll say the sinner's prayer and everything. But some of you are not saved. I'll be honest with you. And because I'm going to tell you why. Because you base it on things that you've done in your life. I fed the hungry. So what? You're not saved. I've given clothes to the shelter. So what? You're not saved. If your answer, when someone asks you, are you saved? If your answer is not, because Jesus Christ died for my sins, and without him I have no hope, and I'm completely separated and dead in the eyesight of God, you're not saved.
That's good.
You're not saved at all. Point blank, period.